In this video, we're going to be going over the offensive playbook checklist. We're going to be going over some of the basic parts of the playbook that every single offensive playbook should have, as well as some extra pieces that you may not have thought of adding that will enhance your organization and enhance your preparation. Let's check it out. This first part here is going to be all the basics that pretty much every coach has or should have in their playbook. No matter what level it is, whether it's youth, high school, or college, you need to have these 8 parts in your playbook. The first part is the cadence, whether it's ready, set, hit, color, color, go, or if you have multiple cadences, it's always good to have them written out. Number 2 is formations. So all of your formations should be laid out with a visual of the formation and a label matching each formation. Number 3 is motions and shifts. So for this one, pretty self-explanatory. Just label out who is doing what motion with all different formations for each motion. Number 4, language breakdown. This is how you manage your play call, whether it's formation, motion, run call, tag for the run calls, or whether it's a different type of play call for a pass. Just as long as it's consistent with the players, it's consistent with each play call. Number 5, base runs. Having your base runs versus every front and every blitz that you will see is very beneficial. So when you get to the team that comes down in a 3 front, when they're usually in a 4 front, you'll be able to make the proper corrections and be prepared. Number 6 is going to be your 3-step pass concepts. So all pass concepts labeled out with the correct yardage and the correct routes with each concept. Number 7 is your 5-step pass concepts. So once again, these are going to be the same as the 3-step pass concepts, just same thing, labeled out with the correct yardage and the correct routes for each concept. Number 8 and the last part of this is going to be your pass protection. So having all your base pass protections, your nakeds, your dropbacks, your quick game, all labeled out versus all base fronts with checks that need to be made is very crucial to have. This next portion is some extra pieces that you can add to your playbook to maintain organization and to make sure that you're properly prepared for different situations. First one up is the table of contents. It seems so simple, yet it's forgotten in a lot of playbooks, especially if your playbook is 300 to 400 pages long. This is crucial to have to be able to find what you want fast and to make sure that you stay organized. Number 2 is the huddle. Once again, very simple, but not really thought of in most playbooks. It is great to mark down how you want your huddle laid out and who goes where and what the rules are for the huddle. Number 3, play call communication. If you're a hand signal team, how are you signaling in? Is there multiple signalers? Is there one signaler? If you're a wristband team, how will the play call be sent in? If you're a huddle team, is the quarterback running over to the sideline every time, or are you sending in the call with the sub receivers or the running back? This is good to lay out to make sure that you're organized with your play call and to eliminate any confusion. Next is a hand signal chart. So this is personal, so I don't have an example of one, but a hand signal chart is a lifesaver for me especially. So many times when I first started, I'd make a hand signal for a call and completely forget which hand signal matched the new calls. So it's always great to lean back on a chart where you have hand signals and calls match up, and it's a very good way to stay organized. Next is the wide receiver splits. So whether it's the boundary or the field, where is the wide receiver lining up when the ball is on the near hash or the far hash? Is he on top of the numbers, bottom of the numbers? It's very easy to make a label when the ball's in the middle of the field, but it's always good to have these answers when they're on the left or the right hash, and not having these answers can screw up the timing of the route and the distance the quarterback has to throw the ball. The scramble rules. If the quarterback scrambles, where is everyone going? Who's going deep? Who's going short? Who's going intermediate? It's good to have a set of rules so the receivers know which area of the field to attack when the quarterback scrambles. Offensive goals. What are you aiming to accomplish every game as an offense? It's great to have a visual for what you want to accomplish each year and each game to see how efficient you were on the offensive side of the ball. End of the game plays. End of the game and you're down with 30 seconds left and no timeouts. You need to get the ball out of bounds, and there's still some time to grab a chunk of yards and attack the sideline. Which plays are you going to call? It's great to have these set of plays to make a stressful situation a little less stressful and to make sure that you're fully prepared for that situation. Defensive identification. So fronts, coverages, and blitzes. By labeling all these out, it'll make sure that you're speaking the same language with your players and your coaching staff and will eliminate any confusion for breaking down a defense. Some coaches may know it as a 31 front, some may know it as a 13 front, some may know it as an over front. Laying out a standard to keep the communication consistent within the offense is a great way to make sure that everyone is speaking the same language. Field identification. It's good to know the basic yardage and the verbiage of the field itself. Whether you're telling someone to get to the top of the numbers, the bottom of the numbers, outside the hash, aiming for the front pylon, it's always good to have a visual breakdown of the field to truly make sure you know where you are. This next one is the route tree or individual route breakdown. So there's two different ways that you can do this. This can be drawn as an actual tree as it is shown here, with the routes branching off at each breakpoint, or it can be shown as an individual route with a description so the routes stay consistent every time with the breaks at the correct yardages. Hurry up procedure. What are your 2-minute rules? Get out of bounds, hand the ball to the ref, run to the line of scrimmage. All of that is good to label out to make sure you're clear on your expectations when in a 2-minute situation and to make sure you save as much time as possible. Next up is trick plays. So this one's pretty basic, but whenever you find trick plays in the off season, just keep them marked down in the playbook and use them when you need them the most. This bullet is blitz pickup. So for every protection that you have, take it, put every blitz that you created in your defensive identification chart and see how you would block each blitz. So from there, you're able to match up your protection to be prepared for any blitzes that you're going to be seeing that week. And lastly, here is your red zone package. So labeling out your red zone package, whether it's a special formation, special personnel, or a specific play that you want to attack in the high or low red zone area to make sure that you're giving yourself the highest chance to put points on the board. I hope you guys got something out of the offensive playbook checklist. Make sure to follow us on social media at Victory Sports and check us out on our website at victorysports.com for more information. I'm Danny Haddad. See you next time.